Welcome to Go Bears Diecast Workshop, episode 37. Remember, if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so that you'll be notified of my future videos. If this is your first time coming to my channel, thank you for checking me out. Hope you subscribe. And for those of you who have been following me, I appreciate the support. So today we're working with a first edition 2020 Manga Tuner. It is a cute little car. I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to do with it, but let's go ahead and get it taken apart and see what we're working with. I've already drilled and tapped it, so I'm going to get those screws out and 256 button heads. So we have the base with some plastic wheels, the interior that includes the exhaust pipes on the back. There's the windshield, and of course the casting itself. Let's get it in the stripper and see what we're working with. Alright, we're back out of the stripper. Let's go ahead and get this body prepped for paint. So I'm going to take my Dremel with my brass wire wheel, go over the entire body, making sure that I get any leftover paint, and of course start prepping the body. Sure you get in the wheel wells, as they will also be accepting paint. Get under that little spoiler in the back. Now let's go ahead and move forward and get some 320 sandpaper and go over the entire body. I just want to make sure it's nice and smooth. I'm going to be top coating it with primer and then coming back with the color. I think since this is such a cute little car, I think I have an idea. Once you see the color go on, I think you guys will know where I'm headed with this. Just making sure I get everything smoothed out. And before I go to paint, of course, I will clean it with a degreaser. So here we are in the paint booth. I'm going to come back with some rattle can primer. This is Duplicolor. So it's going to be a little bit heavier than Tabia Fine Surface Primer. There was some minor imperfections in the casting, but this should take care of it. I'm going to make sure I get a nice even coat over the entire casting. That should just about do it. Just taking a final look. Making sure I got good coverage. I'm going to come on back with top coat. The color, as you can see, is going on purple. Again, some nice light coats. Keeping my airbrush moving across the casting. Starting my spray pattern before the casting and stopping it afterwards. This is a really nice color. It will require a clear coat on it, which I'll use my Automotive 2K clear. Making sure I get good coverage under that spoiler. It's turning out real nice. Now for a color change on the base and the wheels. And I've taped it off. And I'm going to come back with, as you can see, a green. I'm also going to paint the interior with that same color and detail it. But you can see the two stripes on the front of the casting. Now by now, I guess you guys have guessed it, I'm going to turn it into a Joker car. Again, I want to make sure that I get good coverage. And I masked off the wheels so I could paint the rims with the green. As you can see, I'm using a couple of different helping hands. Starting to look real nice. There's a lot of crevices and corners and stuff on the base, and of course the interior, which you need to take your time and let it tack up so that it doesn't run. Now back over to the casting itself. And don't forget that when you are finished painting, go ahead and get that tape off. You don't want your casting to start drying and you leave the tape on, because you will peel it up. Trying to make sure that that tape's adhering to the casting and it doesn't have any bleed through. Should be getting close to having the coverage that I need on all three parts. Now for the clear coat, again, I used a 2K automotive clear coat. You can start to see the shine coming on. This is turning out extremely well. I really like the color scheme. I like the stripes. Gonna make some custom decals, probably for the door, and also detail the interior a little bit. Yeah, those colors are really starting to come through now with the clear on top. I think that turned out fantastic. I hope you guys like it. So a reminder of what we started with. Little red Manga Tuner with a single stripe. Not too much detail to it. I of course did a color change. Painted the interior. And put a double stripe on it. And this is what we ended up with. I put the little ha-has on the door. Left the headlights, the radiator, and the tailpipes green. The fin is green. Running boards are green. And of course the rims are green. With the main casting being purple. And this is my interpretation of a little Joker car. I think it turned out real nice. I had a lot of fun with it. I hope you guys like it. I hope you subscribe and share and help me out growing my channel. And again, I appreciate those of you who stop by the channel to take a look. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful holiday.